at society. Here we are back with another very interesting video. Today's our topic is how to solve our radical equations. So the first question arises in our mind is that what is radical equation? Basically an equation in which variable, which is x, y, z, is under a radical sign, means in under root sign, and variable x, y, z. So a equation in which variable, any variable is under a radical, then it is called a radical equation. So let us check out some examples, and before going to example, check out the rules, how to solve it. The first example, and it is called a radical equation. In this video we also find the extraneous root and a solution set. First of all, the first step is to isolate the radical. So for this step, we follow this step, 3x plus 100, which is equals to x plus 4. At this step we want to take square on both sides. 3x plus 100 under root, scaling to remove the radical sign, which is equals to x plus 4 square. So as we know that the radical sign means, for example, the radical of x, which is the fractional form, is x to the power 1 over 2. So this 2 can be cancelled out with the square. So we can write here 3x plus 100, which is equals to opening the square, which is x square plus 16 plus 8x. Here we use our formula. This step we open the square formula. Now to solve this, so take these terms into the right hand side. So we can write as x square plus 16 plus 8x minus 3x minus 100, which is equals to 0. Now we can simplify as x square plus 5x minus 84, which is equals to 0. Here it is a quadratic equation, and to solve this equation by any method, by factorization, completing square and a quadratic formula. So we use a factorization method here, and we can make the factors. So first of all we divide 84. So 2, which is 42, and 2 41, as in, and it is 3 7 and 7. As in the previous videos we detailedly discussed the three methods of solving the quadratic equation. So now we want to find two factors which give this equation, as we can write 3 multiplied by 4, so 12 and 7, and we need a positive sign, so the larger number with positive sign, and this will be negative, and 12 minus 7, which is 5, and when we multiply these two terms it will be a minus 84. So we find the two factors which will give this answer. So we can write here x square plus 12x minus 7 minus 84, which is equals to 0. Now we take common x plus 12 minus 7 and x plus 12, which is equals to 0. Now we can write as x minus 7 into x plus 12, which is equals to 0. After this we can write either x minus 7 is equals to 0 or x plus 12, which is equals to 0. So x, which is equals to 7, and x, which is equals to minus 12. To check out, it is a root of the question, because in this type of questions we reach the equation by following several steps. Let us check it out that these two roots are the extraneous root or the solutions. We call this equation is first equation, and we put these two values into the given equation and check it out, is it satisfy the equation or not. So if x is equals to 7, if we put the value of x7 in equation 1, The first equation is this 3 and the value of x we suppose as 7 plus 100. So we check basically the equality. Minus 7 which is equal to 4. Basically we check the equality. Another step, 21 plus 100 is under root minus 7 which is equals to 4, and it will be 121 under root minus 7 which is equals to 4, and it will be a 11 minus 7 which is equals to 4, and this implies that 4 is equals to 4. Its mean equality hold. And check out for x is equals to minus 12, the other root which is equals to x minus 12. In first equation 3, the value of x is minus 12 and plus 100 under root minus 7 which is equals to 4. Basically we check this equality holds or not. It will be minus 36 plus 100 under root minus 7 which is equals to 4. Now it will be a 64 minus 7 which is equals to 4, and 8 plus 12 which is equals to 4, and 8 plus 12 is 20 which does not equals to 4. So it is a false. So basically its x is equals to 12 is the extraneous root, not a solution, because it does not satisfy the original equation, and x is equals to 7 is a solution. So we can write as, that is, we can write the solution set of this equation as which is equals to. So let us take another example of radical equations. So in this type of question, how to solve it, as we follow the steps that is already described in the starting of the video. So you follow these steps. X minus 2 square, we write this radical form as 1 over 3 which is equals to 4. Basically we aim to remove this radical sign. So to remove this we need to power of this nth root. So 1 over 3, and to take a cube on both sides, 4 cube side x minus 2 square which is equals to 64. Now it is very easy to solve. For remove this square, take square root on both sides. Whenever to apply a square root on both sides, always apply a plus minus sign, and it will be under root 64. X minus 2 which is equals to plus minus 8. Either x minus 2 which is equals to positive 8 or x minus 2 which is equals to minus 8. So we can write as x is equals to 8 plus 2, and in this case x is equals to minus 8 plus 2, and x is equals to 10 and x is equals to minus 6. So check out the solution for the extraneous root. Put this value in this equation. So we have x minus 2 square under root cube which is equals to 4, and here the value of x is 10. So basically we check this equality holds or not. So 10 minus 2 square, and we can write under root cube is which is this form, and 4. Now to solve this, 8 1 over 3 which is equals to 4, and 8 square which is equals to 64, 1 over cube which is equals to 4. We can write 64 as 4 की power cube. 4 3 times is 64, so we can write as which is equals to 4. Here this cancel out with each other, so we are left with this, and it is true condition. So the other value which is x is equals to minus 6 in the original equation, so we can write as 6 minus 2 square and cube under root which is equals to 4. This implies that minus 8 square 1 over 3 which is equals to 4. Here the square is 64, 1 over cube which is equals to 4, and basically we can write as 4 cube 1 over cube which is equals to 4, and this implies that 4 is equals to 4. So equality holds, so both x is equals to 10 and x is equals to minus 6 is a solution set of the original equation. Here there is no extraneous root. Solution set is 10 and minus 6. How to solve radical equations having two radicals? So check out the rules how to solve it. First of all, isolate the radical. So the first step is x plus 2 under root which is equals to 3 minus, we take this radical on the right hand side, so we have x minus 1 under root, and the next step is to remove the radical sign. So we take the square on both sides, so x plus 2 under root square and square with this whole term as 3 minus x minus 1 under root in square. So as this square is cancelled out with this under root, so we have x plus 2 which is equals to, and in this form we will open the formula a minus b square which is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. This formula 3 square plus b square means x minus 1 under root with square and minus 2a and x minus 1 under root, x plus 2 which is equals to 3 square which is 9 plus, and this square is cancelled out with this under root sign, so we are left with this term and minus 6x minus 1 under root. Now to simplify these terms, this x can be cancelled out with this x, so we are left with x minus 9 plus 1 which is equals to minus 6 x minus 1 under root. Now after simplifying with minus 6 which is equals to minus 6 x minus 1 under root, 6 which is equals to 6 x minus 1 under root. Our aim is that to remove this radical sign and take the square on both sides. So we have 6 square which is equals to 6 x minus 1 under root square. Now it will be 36 is equals to 6 square. This means, this step means this term. So 36 which is equals to 36 x minus 1. Now 36 which is equals to 36x and minus 36. 36x, so 36 plus 36, so 36x which is equals to 72, and the final is x is equal to 2. So now to check out that the value of x is a solution set or the extraneous root. Now as we put the value of x which is 2 in equation first which is original equation, so 2 plus 2 under root plus x which is 2 minus 1 which is equals to 3. Basically we verify this equality, that this equality holds or not. So it will be 4 under root plus 1 under root which is equals to 3. It will be 2 plus 1 which is equals to 3, implies that 3 which is equals to 3. So it is valid solution. Solution set which is equals to 2. Here is an example to solve the radical equations having two radicals. So if you like this and subscribe. Now move on how to solve radical equations but having three radicals. So first of all check out the some rules how to apply this. Here is an example in which we have three radical signs. So how to solve this type of question, this type of radical question? Our main concern is to remove this radical sign. So for this we take squares on both sides, as we write the term minus 6 minus x under root square, and which is equals to 27 minus x under root. Now to open this square by the formula, as the formula we have a minus b square, which is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So we apply this formula in this term. So we have 11 minus x under root with square plus 6 minus x under root square and minus 2a, which is 11 minus x, and product of the second term, which is this, and the equal, which is, we are left with 27 minus x. 11 minus x plus this square can also cancel out with this square root, so we are left with this term, and we can write as these two terms are in square root, so we can write as product of 6 minus x, which is equals to 27 minus 2, and multiply these two factors. We have x square minus 17x plus 66 and in under root, which is equals to x plus 10. Here another square root, so we have to remove this under root. For this we take square on both sides again, so x square minus 17x plus 66 under root, and taking square on both sides x plus 10 square. The square of minus 2 will be 4, so we are left with this term plus 66, and here open the formula as x square plus 10 square plus 2x into 10. Here we use a formula. So here in this step we use this formula. The next step to multiply these factors. So we have 4x square minus 68x plus 264 and x square plus 100 plus 20x. Now to solve these terms, then 4 minus x, which is 3x square minus 88x plus 164, which is equals to 0. So to solve our quadratic form equations, we can apply here factorization method, completing square method, and the quadratic formula method. So I use by quadratic formula method, and so the standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c, which is equals to 0, and then compare these two equations. So we have the values of a, which is 3, and the value of b, which is minus 88, and the value of c, which is 164. Now we put the values in the quadratic formula. So we have x is equals to minus and minus b, which is minus 88, plus minus 88 square minus 4a, which is the value of 3, and c is 164, and the whole term is in under root, and the term which is divided by 2a, which is 3. So now solving, we have 88 plus minus 774 of scale this term minus 1968, and in under root divided by 6. So after solving this, 88 plus minus, subtract these two terms, so divided by 6, so which is equals to 88 plus minus 76, because 36 square under root, which is equals to 76, and this factor which is equals to 5776 under root, so we can write as divided by 6, either x is equals to 88 plus 76 over 6, or x is equals to 88 minus 76 over 6. So for solving, x is equal to 164 over 6, and in this case we have 12 over 6. Here 82 over 3, and here x is equals to 2. So now to check the solution for extraneous root and the solution set. For checking, put the value of x, which is 2, in equation 1, and we say that this is equation 1. So as putting the value 11 minus 12 minus 6 minus 2, the value of x, which is equals to 27 minus 2. And basically we check out this equality holds or not. So it is this term minus it will be a 4 and it will be a 25. So the next step is under root 9 is 3 minus under root 4 is 2, and which is 5, and is equals to 5, which not hold. So it's invalid. The equality is not hold as 1 is not equals to 5. So x is equals to 2 is, now check the other value of x to put in the first equation that equality holds or not. So put this value in the first equation, so as 11 minus 82 over 3 with under root minus 6 minus 82 over 3 is in under root, which is equals to 27 minus 82 over 3, which is in under root. Now check this equality holds or not. Again we have 33 minus 82 over 3 under root, and taking this two terms LCM, so 80 minus 82 divided by 3 under root, and this is 81 minus 82, which is 3. So solving, minus 49 divided by 3 minus 64 over 3 under root, which is equals to minus 1 over 3 under root. Write as minus 1 multiply minus 49, which is under root 3, minus, we can write as minus 1 multiply 64 divided by under root 3. Basically we split the under root term, so minus 1 under root over under root 3. Basically under root of minus 1 is iota, and under root of 49 is 7, so 7 iota over under root 3 minus 8 iota over under root 3, which is equals to iota divided by under root 3. After solving these two terms, we have minus iota over under root 3, which is equals to iota under root over 3. So this is also not a valid solution because the equality not holds. In that these two roots, we conclude that x is equals to 2 and x is equals to 82 over 3 extraneous root. So the solution set. So main question is, what is the solution set? So solution set in that case, which is the empty set, because these two roots are the extraneous roots, so the solution set is empty. So in this way we can solve the radical equations having 3 radicals. So if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe, like and share.